Yo, what's going on, man? Today I'm gonna show you how to make gospel samples with no music theory at all. Maybe a little bit. I'm gonna show the method I used with no music theory. So without any further, let me just stop talking and just show you. Yeah, so this is the sample I landed in the placement with Baby Chief do it, called Jesus. This is one of my favorite samples I made, and if you want to like check out how I made it like live, I got a live stream on, so I'm gonna leave a link in the description. So let me play the sample. Jesus, I want you to walk with me. I like this part right here. Let's just listen to this part. Yeah, after I flipped the sample, made a beat on it, but today we're gonna focus on just the sample. Let me know if you're trying to see how I flipped the sample and made it into a beat. So boom, the method I'm talking about to y'all is just take some vocals, the hardest part to remake, to make, I think, the vocals, the authentic vocals. So, and from there you can kind of push off and start building the rest of the sample. From the vocals, the splice, track clip, like Arcade provide, you can get chord progressions, melodies, the rhythm, the bounce, and this is basically what you need inside the beat. So also diversity. So I was just on splice and I snatched this sample like right away. I want you to walk with me. Crazy. So right here you can hear harmonies inside this sample. So I kind of went ahead and it was 135 BPM. I didn't change nothing because I knew I can build off of that and just flip the sample afterwards, because there's a lot of benefits post processing the whole sample. You know, you can chop up, you can make some silences, because silence is music for real, and it really makes it like feel like it's a sample, like you didn't make. So but for real, you just made the sample yourself. So at first it wasn't really on time. It was like this. You know, so I just a little bit off time. I want you to walk with me. A little bit, maybe I was like in the moment tripping. But then I went to Melodyne. If you don't got Melodyne, there's like a stock Wave Candy plugin through the Wave Candy. So what you can do to detect notes like really precisely, you go to Spectrum, you bring up the scale, you also scale it up a little bit so you can see, and press this freeze button, you know, and then you can listen to the sample. Hold on. Yeah, listen like that and then freeze. I want you to walk with me. So that's it. Boom, you click freeze and then you can see the notes and you can manually place them notes. As you can see, boom, D sharp again, B5, you know, D sharp again, G. So you can place them manually if you don't got Melodyne. So but I really recommend get you Melodyne because like you can straight place the MIDI after you record it. Yeah, just boom, you click transfer, play, wait a little bit. And you got your MIDI. Right there, and you can save as MIDI on your like desktop, bam, and after that just place in your let's say sampler. I do it in sampler. Yeah, let me just show you. Boom, settings, save as MIDI, say Jesus, boom, go to pattern, sampler, and you go to your desktop. Here's the Jesus MIDI, set, bring it forward like this, bring it to the beginning, and you got your MIDI. But sometimes, you know, as you saw in a Wave Candy, there's more like prominent notes, and sometimes it's like not that, you know, prominent. So try different ways. But in this case, I did Wave Candy, I remember. So then I just, as you saw, it was G, C, D sharp, right? These notes, and I laid them down in the chords like this, and then I arpeggiated like a guitar. So here's like a jazz strat sound. Let me like boom, C minor on my keyboard. Really like beautiful sound. Hold on, and yeah, don't forget to turn off the Melodyne because it's gonna play out. So I was inspired by Sade, like a tattoo record. It wasn't quite like that, but a little bit. It's a real guitar. It's kind of like dun, dun, dun. So I just implemented it like this too. So it's like you go from down, up, you know. So it's on guitar like there's like lower notes down. I think it doesn't matter where you start from up or down. So basically you gotta switch them up. So here the first note is lower note. Here's like a higher note, and you just change them. You feel me? And play throughout the whole chord, and then when chord changes, you also change in some velocity. And as you can see, I did like an accent on the first hit, you know, basically of the chord. So that's simple as that. Then this pad, just layered it, basic sign pad. This pose is really like important, I think. Makes you breathe, and these notes too, like an accent note to transition. Yeah, in this pattern too, I did this like transition note, just double. Adds a lot of energy. By the way, yeah, in terms of effects, just Valhalla guitar rig with the I think clean preset, yeah, clean break, Pine Man, just minor movement, you know, with these settings, off beat to create this like waving around effect, and boosted some highs. On this one, just tremolator a little bit to create this like without this like a little bit plain like that. Is like you flying in the clouds and they singing Jesus, you know, on nothing on the on the vocals, as you can see. Then the bass line really like cool. I also didn't like discover the wheel. I just followed the chords. And by the way, the preset is Double Date, this Ricky Baker bass Carby. If you plays these chords in the sampler in this pattern right here, bam, bring it down. So basically just the chords. But I did a couple of runs. Hold on, let me see. Yeah. You feel me? I follow the bounce of the vocals with the instruments. I want you. You can even see these notes right here. I want you to walk with me. There I was just going by my like ear. But overall, I was following the chords, the notes of the chords. As you can see, all the notes are inside the chord. Then I layered this Rhodes from Analog Lab just to like sauce it up. This Rhodes Classic P Casinori G. By the way, it's like a demo. I got 20 minutes, so after I played, let me just pour that. Yeah, basically just the chord too. Let me show you one more time in a sampler. Oh. The note just inverted, and I did a couple of the seventh. Oh, this one is beautiful though. Copy pasted it. I just got Valhalla on it with some stereo. Let me just record that because in a couple of minutes I won't be hearing nothing. Yeah, leave remainder. Yeah, when you bounce out, leave remainder of your melodies because like gives you this like cool transitional like reverb tail. So here's how it sounds so far. So really kind of cool. As you can see, no crazy effects, no crazy pattern, just like a lot of layering, a lot of like understanding of the whole like frequency space of the sample and shit. Just like cool idea and just building off of it. Then I did this expand, this like a electric guitar, white Strat and guitars. And yeah, by the way, if you trying to see this preset where it's from, it's from guitars also. This pattern right here. I don't know how I did. I think I played it in. And I automated the pitch like this, like manually. I think I didn't have my keyboard also yet. Like I just like clicked it in. I intentionally went like, as you can see in the top right, plus 400 cents basically. So if you can count, so 100 cents is like one note. 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here in this top position, the note from D sharp became G, and this note 1, 2, 3, 4. became D, you know, so it's kind of cool. They went up and down. Also here, like, I was just basically trying to imitate the real like guitar, and this is the final one. Yeah, on effects I think I did some. Yeah, also guitar rig, reverb, and this one of my like favorite 9 preset. This is the sound. Beautiful. So this like Dext, this is the plugin that emulates analog synth tool, not this one, some other, I think DXD, and you gotta like download the banks for it, but I just downloaded one time a lot of banks. You can check it out. I don't know where this preset comes from, but it called I don't know how it's called, somewhere like right here. Yeah, B Harm, this one, this is the preset. You can find it in like in your folder though. Through Pieman with minor movement, delay, and Valhalla reverb. And by the way, as you can see, I put one half triplet, and I also did this parent triplet. Yeah, this, because you can mess around with triplets on lower BPM. Just like little accent. Also, yeah, I did triplets in this piano. This piano from Contact, basic pure, nor pure. I threw a lot of effects on it. I just a lot of Valhalla reverb. Also followed the chords and did this accent like triplet accent. Just off a vibe, you know, just clicked it in. A lot of notes there off time, a little bit, it's all together. They just my part, you know, and I built it just off of this. No music for real theory. I just stayed inside the C minor scale. You can go here, boom, boom, C minor, and simple. Click the notes in, and you can also go here, C minor natural, and now your keyboard displays only in C scale. No keyboard, no none. Just try to make your sample as human as possible. How you can do that? By keeping the velocity, volume a little inconsistent, the panning left and right, make it flow. You got all this room for a sample. Just fill it up. Don't be afraid. Them guys who make beats on it, they'll figure it out, you know, because they be sampling songs, and it's not wrong to put a bass inside a sample. Then also, as you can see, I didn't even notice that. So I accidentally in the first, like here or here, yeah, here, as you can see, there was like a little tail, and I started like copying and pasting, and this tail, you know this like how it go. So it kept going, and by the end it wasn't really quantized, but it still sounds cool. It's a little like swing. It's cool though, because I wasn't paying attention to it. I was just so focused, and I haven't noticed it here from this like zoom, and I just heard it. It sounds cool, and come on, let's go. We're rocking with it. Yeah, and nothing on master for real. Yeah, nothing on the master. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I just bounced it out and flipped it. Let me know if you're trying to see how I flipped it. And if you're trying to get samples like this from me for free, you know, go to our site fromscratch.com and go to our free kits right here. Free kits. What was that lag though? There we go. Cloud9 sample pack free. Just split with me 50-50 on BeatStars. As under 22 samples made by me. You can check out and download straight from here. No other BS. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we finna drop a lot more. Just let me know. This was a gospel sample. I'ma make another tutorial on soul samples, cause I know my sample fire though. I should make more videos like this. Show you the souls, bro. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, that's hard. And yeah, one more thing, there's not a lot of music theory used in this sample making, because I didn't know this particular chord progression. I don't know chord progressions, and all the counter melodies, all the like basses, it just stayed inside this chord progression. I wasn't inventing nothing, so pretty much no music theory involved. FL got you covered with this feature when you can play with your keyboard. Kind of fire, I'm gonna lie. And yeah, if you don't have splice, if you don't want to use vocals, you can go to like Google some chord progressions, like exact notes. I'm gonna show you like ChatGPT maybe, but niche it down to some genre, what you wanna do. Like if it's R&B, if it's like jazz, you know, whatever, pop, happy, sad, just niche it down a little bit and you'll get the vibe. And listen to a lot of like music outside of rap, hip hop, especially some older songs. There's whole new world out there. They be making some fire because they were making like real shit. So I'm trying to also learn analog, learn guitar in the future. It's not a lot of time to do that, but like I really like to. And you try yourself, learn some instrument, because as soon as you like learn some instrument, you're gonna be ahead of like 95 producer already. Piano, you're going, bro, you're going. And don't be scared of sampling yourself too, because this is like the culture, the hip-hop culture, and everybody does that. Every major producer does this. From doing that, from sampling, you can also learn chord progressions, the intervals, the bounces, swings, swag, the rhythms, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And as you can see, you don't have to, in patterns, you don't have to drop everything on one. You can leave a couple of sounds, like develop later in sample. Create the space is really important though, and keep the overall balance. Keep the overall balance of the sample, please. Like this, you know, everything follows this rhythm. Do 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 do. And it sustains, kind of chill. You know what I'm saying? Keep the main rhythm. So this is my way to make samples. This is my way to approach it. You can maybe use polyrhythm. You can sauce it up your way. This is my channel. This is my sauce. This is how I do it. So you know what I'm saying? Boom. I appreciate y'all guys watching. Cop out kids. I'm going crazy on this channel. 2026. I'm going to be streaming every day. Right now I'm just taking last time to chill out and accelerate a little bit more. Trying to see what niches, what videos do I need to make. And yeah, I'll be streaming here and there now, but 2026 I feel like king crazy, feel me? Yeah, bro. Finna drop a drum kit stash, 2026 stash. Peace. I appreciate y'all. Peace.